Ivanka Trump has screwed her father over royally. Have you noticed that through the last year or so, you have not heard a peep out of Vanky? What are we calling her? Vanks? Ivan? But instead, all we've heard lately is these two morons creating gaffe after gaffe. Like, Eric's been on a decidedly white supremacist kick.
I cannot wait for the day that we win. We will. We're right. We're right. We're right.
And you see them swing. You look at the African-American vote, right? That's swinging over to Donald Trump in spades.
That's a racial slur. Now, you might be asking yourself, where's Vanksy? Well, here's the answer. She ditched him.
Well, I spoke to several people who are close with Jared Kushner and Ivanka Trump, and they tell me that the couple is not going to be involved in potential Donald Trump's second run for the White House. That includes campaigning for him. That includes, should he win, and being inside the White House.
That's right. She's like, thanks for the 4 straight years of crippling embarrassment and having to be away from my children as I defended your stupid ass. And all that after 35 straight years of this weird shit.
By the way, your daughter.
She's beautiful.
Can I say this? A piece of ass.
Yeah.
She looks more voluptuous than ever.
She's actually always been very voluptuous. She's tall. She's almost 6 feet tall.
What's the favorite thing you have in common with your father?
Either real estate or golf.
Donald, with your daughter?
Well, I was going to say sex, but I can't relate that.
That if Ivanka weren't my daughter, perhaps I'd be dating her. You know?
Stop it! Oh, it's so weird. Stop. You know what? You are sick.
God, it's so cringe. I love how they're like, yo, the Democrats are all pedophiles. Meanwhile, Trump's like, I want to bang my own tween. Like, the problem isn't that she's young. It's just that it's his daughter, President of the United States. But anyway, here we are. Ivanka Trump out of the picture, not going to participate. And with her, Trump loses someone that independents could look to and say, oh, there is a normal person in that family. And by normal, I mean someone who could just speak boring platitudes to the masses repetitively, and they would feel, I don't know, soothed somehow.
We will emerge stronger than ever before. We'll emerge from this stronger than ever before. To those on the front line, ensuring that this country can function. The front line in this effort to keep our nation functioning, from our healthcare workers, healthcare professionals, our truckers and our grocers and our truckers. We will come through this together. We are all united in this together.
Yeah, won't deny it. That's my wheelhouse right there. So without Ivanka, he's left with Eric and Don Jr., aka Tweedledee and Tweedledumbass. They have never gone viral for saying something smart.
Well, guys, I'm here in Wisconsin supporting Tony Weed in his congressional run here, and we're at Culver's, where I'm going to have a very large bacon cheeseburger. And that's an affront to our political enemies. And Joe Biden, who thinks that cow farts are another threat that is going to be the end of civilization. I'm not buying any of it, and I'm going to eat this burger gladly.
That's right. Joe Biden hates cheeseburgers. It's been well documented that he fights them in the streets, right? He hates them so much. He would never, call a local business to order, I don't know, a bacon cheeseburger.
Hi. Hi. Yeah, what would you like to have? Well, I'd like to have a bacon cheeseburger with American cheese and a side of French fries.
You go from this smart, pretty, charismatic Ivanka to this schmucko.
Hey guys, hope you're doing well. Just watching my algorithms get crushed. I guess I did something to piss off the Instagram gods, so hopefully you're seeing this stuff anyway.
Well, I certainly can't unsee it. The camera's on his penis, right? The camera's on his dick. Not even Trump fans can defend this guy who is totally not on cocaine.
Again, when gas prices go up, there's nothing he can do, according to the media. When they go down a few cents, it's all because of his policy. It's amazing how that happens.
I don't think Joe's smart enough to be like, hey, let's send him off the trail. Don't hack the McDonald's on D.C.
Runs right away. It's Russian disinformation. There's literally zero evidence that it's Russian disinformation. The director of national intelligence said it. And by the way, more importantly, the FBI said it. And I don't say that because I think the FBI has more credibility.
Remember the 4th of July barbecue? You saved 10 cents last year, right? This year, that same basket of goods is up $10. That's not my problem.
God, he's like a coked up Ron Lee clown sculpture from the 1980s. And it's so sad because Ivanka actually brought value to the campaign. Don Jr., it's like he's just begging daddy for attention.
Hey guys, I'm here with your favorite president. We're cranking out a couple mean tweets at the courthouse. Why don't you read that last one, because I think it's pretty
Well,
epic.
I think I'm going to put it out instead of reading it, but I know my son's doing very well on social media. I'm proud of him.
Stay tuned, it'll be a doozy.
God, you know he jizzed in his pants when he heard his dad was proud of him. And he's not, though. There's no way he's proud of him.
Why don't you read that last one, because I think it's pretty
Well,
epic.
I think I'm going to put it out instead of reading it.
Denied. What is it, like bring your moron to work day? He's like, the only reason I call this kid Donald is because he's so not special I'd forget his name if it wasn't the same as mine. And the rest of the family's an embarrassment too. Like Eric, all he does is complain about how horrible his dad has it.
And I'm proud to have stood there every single second by his side in that freezing cold courtroom against unthinkable odds and a corrupt judge and people making a lot of money.
But I've never seen hatred like this. I mean, to me, they're not even people.
My response to that, we've lost a fortune. My father's lost a fortune running for president. He wakes up in the morning and he has to fight you, and he has to fight the entire media, and he has to fight the Democrats, and he gets punched in the head every single day.
But back to this story, how is it appropriate?
Let me finish.
You know daddy's disappointed. Like the other Trump girls just aren't cutting it. Melania's nowhere to be found. Oh, you know who I'm missing? Who does have like on-screen experience is Don Jr.'s wife, who, yes, did get dumped by Gavin Newsom. Look it up. Kim Guilfoyle from The Five. And I have high hopes for her because
The best is yet to come.
But the reason that Donald Trump is in such bad shape not having Ivanka around all this is she appealed to independence. And in the wake of Trump's conviction, he's not surrounded by anybody that can appeal to independence. And as Axios and everybody else is reporting, 49% of independents think that Trump should drop out after his guilty verdict. And those are the people that are gonna swing the election one way or another. Without Ivanka, he has no one to appeal to those folks, and his election hopes lie in the balance.